Hey, and welcome back to another video. So just a quick unboxing of this M2 MacBook Air in midnight. So this is the midnight color, and the exact specs of this thing are the 8-core CPU plus the 8-core GPU, so the base CPU specs, but I got the upgrade to 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage, and this thing cost $1,599 or $1,599, and it came directly from China when purchased through Apple's website, which took about 4 days to come. It said it's going to be a bit delayed, but then it actually came a bit early, which was nice, and we can go ahead and unbox this thing right now. So it's just going to be a quick unboxing, so let's jump right into it. But as usual, before jumping right in, don't forget to smash that like button down below, as it helps this video get on YouTube's algorithm. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification button so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Also, if you have any questions or comments regarding this MacBook, don't forget to leave them down in the comment section below. We can start a discussion, or I can answer your questions. My social media is also linked down in the description below, which includes Instagram, Discord, and Twitter. And now let's jump right into this unboxing. So firstly, just a quick go around of the box itself. As you can see, we have a side view of the MacBook. It doesn't really do much to show you what this thing looks like, because you really can't tell. Hell, if you're not used to these things, you would probably not even think this is a laptop from the side unless you actually have a closer look. And it's in the midnight color, as you can see there. Looking over on this side, we have a black Apple logo, or it looks like it's black, but it's actually color matched to the laptop. It's actually midnight as well, and this is also somewhat color matched to that midnight. The midnight is very close to black, but it's a somewhat of a blue. So as you can see, the Apple logo on that side as well. MacBook Air on this side as well. In the back of the box, of course, we have regulatory information and the serial number and all that stuff. I've covered it up. As you can see, those are the specs. You can pause it and read that. 8-core CPU, 8-core GPU, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, blah, 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 blah. And now let's go ahead and unbox this thing. So, of course, the tab-like thing to pull here. Keep this down and should slide right out. There we go. And now let's raise this slowly. And there is the device itself. So let's pull this up. Put this to a side for a bit and see what else is in the box. Of course, we have a color matched charging cable, so that's nice. As you can see, it's a braided color matched charging cable, MagSafe 3 to USB Type-C over there. Really, really nice color matched charging cable. And then we should have the brick and some paperwork here. Let's get this out. Oop. Definitely more in there, or is that just filler? I think that's just filler. That's all we have for paperwork, honestly. So we have MacBook Air, some information, of course color match stickers, and as you can see, that is the true midnight color. So let's move that out of the way. This is the power brick over here. Let's unwrap that. We have another tab here. Oh, these don't always come apart nicely, but we still can. There we go. So that's your charging brick, and this thing is 30 watts, so I went with the lower charging speed. And let's get this out of the way and bring close the star of the show here. Flip this over. There is the MacBook itself. So let's go ahead and open this thing. And there you go. So this is the MacBook Air M2 in midnight. So you know the setup stuff, usual stuff. So here's a closer look at this thing. Really light. Of course, you can look at the weight and stuff on Apple's website, or I'll just put it up on screen here. Really light, easily portable. Definitely for the more travel-minded person. The display is really thin, as you can see there, and so is the body. Definitely closable with just your fingers like that. And for first impressions, this thing looks really nice. It's slim, it's sleek. The keys, I heard so many good things about these things, and they do feel like what people were saying about them. Not much travel, but a good amount of feedback. This is the trackpad, of course. That feels really nice. It's really responsive. Here's also a closer look at the color under the light facing from that way. It is more blackish in lower lighting conditions, but when you have it out in good light, as you can see, it is actually the midnight-ish color, or a very deep shade of blue, if I may. Having a closer look at the back of the device, there we go. Really sleek. Again, now I keep repeating myself, but there's a reason for that, because this thing is indeed really sleek. Let us bring it closer so you can hear the keys themselves. And as far as ports go, we have the MagSafe charging port on this side, the MagSafe 3. And we have two USB-C ports, which are the only USB-C ports on this machine. Moving on to the other side, we finally have the combo headphone jack over here, and that's all. That's all you actually have for ports on this machine. And here is the notch, and for reference in size, this is the camera setup on an iPhone 14 Pro. So it's roughly the same thickness there. And of course, here is the MacBook Air M2 right next to an M1 Max MacBook Pro, which is my main work rig I use to edit all these videos. Hell, even this video is going to be edited on this machine. This is what I use for my channel. So as you can see, there's a considerable size difference. You can go ahead on Apple's website and actually look that stuff up, but the weight difference is the serious considering factor. This thing is extremely heavy. I put the weight up here, and I put the weight of this earlier in the video as well, so you know if weight is a consideration, that the Air is definitely a way to go. But this was just a quick comparison. So like I said, this was just a quick unboxing and first impressions video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will not be doing a full review on this laptop, as this is not for me, this is actually for my dad, and I won't have access to this thing in about a few days. So this, however, is my main work rig, which I probably should review at some point, maybe in a while, at the 2-year mark maybe, but this one I will not be reviewing, so you'll have to look it up elsewhere on YouTube. This was just a quick unboxing and first impressions video, but as a whole, this thing is a really sleek, really nice device, and I hope my dad enjoys this thing. And like he always wanted a more lighter laptop anyway, so this is definitely the right choice for him, and it just may be the right choice for you if you're more travel oriented but still want a decent amount of power to get a bunch of work done on the go. So this was the unboxing and first impressions of a M2 MacBook Air in midnight with that configuration that I said before: 8-core CPU, 8-core GPU, 16 gigs of RAM, and 512 gigs of internal storage. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you honestly did, don't forget to smash that like button down below, as it helps this video get on YouTube's algorithm. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification button so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. My social media is linked down in the description below, which includes Instagram, Discord, and Twitter. Don't forget to leave a comment and start a discussion, or I can answer your questions. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thumbs up.